Hi, my name is Samantha Lumley. I am doing lab number 5 video. It is of the axial and appendicular skeleton. This is Harry off to the side. He's going to be helping me. These are my notes that I'll be using. Let me print it out. Make sure I get everybody on there. The first part I'm going to do is the hand and wrist. So, oops. Hold on, Harry. This is left hand and wrist right here. And the first one is going to be scaphoid, lunate, trichotrim, pisiform, hamate is right after, hamate, capitate, trapezoid, and trapezium. This part right here are the metacarpals. First part next to the carpals are the metacarpals, and this 1, 2, and 3 are the phalanges. 3 parts of the phalanges. And the next one I'm going to do are the ankle and foot. The calcaneus is down here. Talus is right after it. Hard to get his foot to go the right way. Navicular. Then you have your medial cuneiform, your intermediate cuneiform, your lateral cuneiform, and then the cuboid. Then you've got your metatarsal right here. The first one's metatarsal, and then 1, 2, and 3 different parts are the phalange. Okay, and then we're going to start with the anterior skull. So I'm going to bring him down here. Okay, so right here is the nasal bone, and the sphenoid is back there and behind the eye in the back. Ethmoid is behind the lacrimal bone. So you got your nasal, lacrimal, then ethmoid's back there. And ethmoid also is the first part of this septum right here, and the vomer is the bottom part of the septum. You have your frontal bone, the maxilla, mandible. I think that's it for the anterior skull. Your posterior skull is mandible, occipital, parietal are on both sides, and the temporal is down here for a temple. Lateral. Ethmoid bone is right here behind. Yeah, it's hard to see. Where are you? Behind. Ethmoid bone is behind the lacrimal bone, which is right behind the nasal bone. You got mandible right here, maxilla on the top, frontal right here, occipital back here, parietal on the sides right here. Temporal is where our temple is, zygomatic is our cheekbone, and inferior skull. So, the ethmoid bone is this guy right here. Frontal is up here, occipital is back here, parietal is this edge right here, temporal is down by the temple down here, the sphenoid is right here. Okay, next is the vertebral column. Put Mr. Harry's head back on. Okay, so the vertebral column is like this. You got C1 through C7. C1 is the atlas and C2 is axis. You've got your thoracic vertebrae, which is T1 through T12, right here, this part. Then your lumbar vertebrae is L1 through L5, down here. And then I've got my sacrum, and then the coccyx is our tailbone. And the next is thoracic cage. So the body of the sternum is this part, manubrium is the top part. The true ribs are 1 through 8. The false ribs are 8 through 12. And the floating ribs are 11 and 12. The pectoral girdle is clavicle, humerus, scapula. Radius is on the lateral side of the arm, and the ulna is on the medial side of the arm. And we did the hand and wrist already. Pelvic girdle. Ugh. So ilium is up here, ischium is down here, pubic bone is in the front. Got your femur right here, and patella. The patella is on the front of the knee. This bone is the sesamoid bone. The tibia is the big bone, and the fibula is the small bone. And that is all I have for our axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. Thank you for listening. Bye.